Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm going to read you the first chapter of a book I'm writing. This is definitely a rough draft. I'm not making excuses for it, but just the way it is. I wanted to get some feedback on it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to actually get any because nobody is seeing my videos, you guys. I've posted like 30 or 40 things on uh, Twitter, X, and Instagram. Zero followers, zero people see my posts, zero engagements. Back in 2020, I would make a post and get thousands of engagements, thousands of views. Now, literally zero. Okay, anyways, enough about that. Chapter 1. Mrs. Roach is a witch and she eats roaches. A 3 foot tall girl screamed as she ran towards us from across the playground. I already knew Mrs. Roach ate roaches. Everybody knew that she ate roaches. I did feel nervous at the mention of a witch being among us, if that was the situation we were in. It was early in the morning in Gainesville, Florida, and a fog that had wet the ground and lurked about the houses and trees was disappearing, evaporating through the treetops of pine and oak, heading towards the blue sky. The emergency warning welcome we received wasn't the greeting we were accustomed to at Stepping Stones. Simultaneously, we started sizing up the small statured source. We were sufficiently suspicious, to say the least. The young 3 foot tall woman who was talking to us, me mostly, was in her early threes. What she yelled at us could be the result of a number of things. It could be the result of her going through something personal, such as a midlife crisis, which was something I had just recently heard about a day or two before. It could be a simple game of pretend gone awry, as they often did between boys and girls at that age. Ema and I both knew that we stood in a place where rumors and conjecture, as well as flat out lies, flourished and ran rapid, getting passed around like pink eye. As the 3 foot tall woman continued, images of the Wizard of Oz poisonously seeped into my head. Aided by my vivid imagination, they brought in dark smoke into an even darker room where an evil looking green faced witch slowly stirred something mysterious in a huge black cauldron. A plate of roaches sat within arm's reach. Why is that cauldron always so big? But my thoughts were interrupted. It was the same 3 foot tall girl, and she was still talking. Weeks prior brought noteworthy concerns that we had no choice but to address. Which of my fellow scholars made the discovery, we will never know. It's safe to say it was one of the girls, as they were much more assertive and observant than we boys were at that time. One of the more